water.
Oh, yours. Thank you so much.
I am like all torso and short on top of that.
Yay.
Thank you.
It's starting well. Cool. Oh, I don't need it.
All right. Hi, everybody.
Hi, y'all.
Congrats to Brynn and Kelly for your first win.
Forget me. Congrats, Brynn, the youngest one. Boom.
All right. If you'd
Age
like to
drop.
ask a question, just please raise your hand, and we'll walk the mic over. And just please introduce yourself by your name and your outlet, so we can begin. Here we go.
I'm so excited. I'm also excited I have a day off tomorrow.
Hi there. Ariana Williams, Entertainment Tonight Online. Hi. Congratulations, Brynn. You rock. Hey, this question's for Kelly.
Yes.
So has Blake called you Queen Kelly Clarkson yet?
Oh, girl, don't think I'm not waiting. Yes.
Oh, yes.
I haven't checked my phone, but I'm going to hold him to it.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Leisha and I were so funny at the end. We were like, we love Brynn as well, and we both, obviously she does this, of course, but so does Brynn. We love Brynn, and it was one of those things where we were like, regardless, like a female's walking out of here a winner. I was like, and it was really Alicia and I's goal just to beat the Cowboy. So, success.
How long does he have to call you that?
I
after?
don't know if we put I think all next season. I think. I'm just kidding. I won't. He ain't even gonna say it. He ain't gonna follow through. Mm-mm. Thank you.
Hi, in the middle, Russ from Hollywood Life.
Yes. What's up?
Hello. To you both. Congratulations. Clearly, you've done this and
Once.
succeeded. What does she have to do in the next 4 or 5 months to make it?
I think, she's not ignorant. She's the one that brought up stuff, as well as other people on my team. They're like, we know that there's 2 seasons a year. We know you have to capitalize on the momentum. That's another reason why we really went hard for that single that she got. Like, it's amazing that she's already got all these songwriters and producers that are already into her and excited. And it's amazing that she's already, by the way, an amazing songwriter as well. So to have this young, gifted girl make this album, like while this single, Walk My Way, is coming out and kind of bridging that gap, is going to be pretty key. Because I had a moment like this to bridge that gap. So, you need a single, and we knew that. My husband, who manages me, also said, yeah, we got to have something to bridge to that, because the momentum, you want to keep going. But at the same time, I always tell her to stop and enjoy it and don't get too overwhelmed. It's good to keep the momentum, but not to be miserable. And I didn't have anybody tell me that, so I constantly annoy her with this message. I'm like, it's not worth it unless you're having a good time. Like, none of it's worth it. Any job would be better if it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard. It's a lot of work. But the thing about this little lioness to the right of me, she's ready, y'all. You're not 15. It's weird. It's in her soul. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get her out there.
Me too.
My family loves her. I love her family. I'm going to invite myself over too much. But that's all right.
Anytime. Anytime.
Yeah.
Hi, Anna from Access.
Hi.
Congratulations, both of you. Brynn, since you are the youngest winner of The Voice, can you talk a little bit about what you've had to give up to pursue this? And then Kelly, since you were also young when you got your start, the advice that you have for her?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I'm still in high school right now. I'm a freshman in high school, so I go to a public school.
What is your life?
I go to public school, and I do school during the day.
Oh, okay. Look at Candace taking care of you.
Team Casey.
Yes. Team KC, we have jerseys. I make all my people wear them or you're fired.
Thank you.
That's so nice, Candace. So you're still in high school, rocking it?
Yeah, so I'm still in high school. I'm still doing work during the day for that. But it's going to be really weird going back, and balancing it all has been really hard for me, but it's definitely worth it to know that this has been in the forefront of my life right now, and I want to continue that. But I still want to do school. I still want to be a part of that. So it's been crazy, but I love it.
The good thing about school, hey, I just put that together, is we'll be like, well, she's got school, so she can't do all of that. I didn't have that to lean on. I was already out of school. They'd just be like, yeah, you're going to work. But we got that going on our side. I love that. I didn't even realize that till just now. Epiphany. No, and I just think having someone that, like, I don't have any dog in the hunt. Like, you know, I don't make money off of Brynn. Like, there's nothing I'm there for. And that's the thing I think that is so key for people that are in this industry. Surround yourself with a few people that don't need you to succeed for them. You know what I'm saying? Like that, I think that's key a lot of times. And the people that you do surround yourself with work, make sure those are positive lights in your world. And I have this whole thing in a song, and it's pick the weeds and keep the flowers. That is such a necessary thing, regardless of the industry you're in, whatever your vocation is. And I just think it's really good that she has such a good head on her shoulders. I've already met a couple of her friends, and they're super cool. And not 15 either. It's weird. I was a doofus when I was 15. Y'all are cool. But no, I'm just really excited to just be her cheerleader. And, you know, I don't need anything from her. I just desire for her to be successful and most of all, happy. Because I wasn't happy for a long time. And I think it's because I didn't have anybody to, you know, constantly be, like, checking in, you know. So I hope I'm that for her. So.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Abby from People Magazine.
Nice.
Brynn, first question for you is, what is the biggest lesson that you've learned from Kelly? And then also, I know you've talked a lot about keeping in touch. Is that going to be over FaceTime? Are you going to, like, plan trips together?
I already annoyingly text and email her quite a bit.
It's not annoying, though.
I already do that. No, we're excited. Oh, your first question. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. What was the first
The
question?
biggest lesson that you've learned from Kelly?
Oh, okay, sorry. The biggest lesson I've learned from Kelly is to, like she said, to have fun with this and don't let it all wrap you up and steal everything from you. You know, it's really important to stay grounded and to keep that normalcy in your life, and you've definitely taught me that and reminded me of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I don't remember what mine was, but
Oh, how are you going to keep in touch?
oh, well, by pigeon, of course. Smokestack. Smoke signal. What is it called? No, I definitely, we're already in touch. I mean, even her mother and I are as well. So it's important because she's so young. You know, you want her to enjoy her life as well, to be a teenager. And this is a very hard, I have a teenager who's in the room right now, and it's a very hard social media atmosphere, and everything can be very hard on you in general, just being 15. Let alone in a spotlight. And I think we've all seen how that can go very poorly. So my goal is not just for her to be successful, but to be happy and doing what she wants, you know, and not ending up somewhere that she doesn't want to end up, you know.
Hi, Brynn and Kelly. It's Mert Straffer from Inside Pulse here.
What's up, Gold?
How's it going? Thanks.
Hey,
Yes.
I love your bow tie.
Thank you. Thank you. Kelly, when did you know that Brynn was the one? And Brynn, wasn't it an advantage having a coach, the only coach who's gone through something like this?
This is no lie. I think they even have it on camera. Like, I literally was like, I think I just won The Voice. Like, and I just got here, but she was my first chair turn. Like, I legit was like, oh my God, like, I cannot believe that just landed in my lap. Because I'm going to be honest with you, yes, I'm helpful to her, but mostly I'm a cheerleader, y'all. I know she seems young, and it looks like it might appear to you that, like, I'm doing everything. I'm not. Like, she is completely her own artist. You picked every song except for the one I did with you and Dylan. You picked everything. Like, she did everything her way. She was so Sinatra about it. Sorry, I have to do that with songs. My way. No, but she's her own person, and it's so amazing because she's so young to know that kind of stuff innately already. So I'm sorry, I'm talking about you in the third person. You're so amazing.
I'm sorry, what was my question? I'm sorry. Oh, yeah, completely. I remember Kelly talking about, I remember it was the 6 of us during live playoffs, and we were all together, and she was talking about, I'm sorry, my brain's in a
Yeah, well, you just, like, won a show at 15, so I think we can cut you some slack. You literally, one cried, they ran you here, so take a minute. No, I did. I told them just kind of how my experience was whenever I won. And it's a hard thing, and I was very blunt with y'all. I think we were at Universal.
Yeah.
Was that? Yeah. And
we told us how it felt and everything, just to know how it's going to feel when you go into something like this. And I think that's really beneficial because some people don't know what they're going to feel like. Some people are expecting, oh, is this okay? Is this how I should be reacting? And I think that you've been really good at that.
Be you. That is like, and literally everybody in this industry since the beginning of my career has been telling me to kind of not be me. Like, it's like, we want you to do something else. And I think the reason why I'm still here is because I am me. and I don't really care either way. You know, I love myself, and it's cool if you dig it. It's cool if you don't. I'm totally down either way. Like, and she has that same attitude, and that's why we really get along. Honestly, a lot of the people on our team were like that. So.
Hi, it's Paulette Cone.
You got denied, ma'am.
Did.
She said, oh. Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm sorry, I was told I was next.
No, you know, I was just messing with y'all, man.
Paulette Cone from Parade. Yes. So you mentioned that you're going to stay in touch, but, you know, Blake seems to help his people. Do you have any plans to assist her in her career?
Oh, absolutely. And honestly, Blake has been, I mean, one of the main reasons why I wanted to be on this show. I know it sounds super cheesy, but there's nothing like, I even said this in the car right over here. I was like, there's no better bookend for me to be able to turn around for someone that's young. I wasn't as young as her, but I was young. And to turn around and be able to, like, help and give someone that opportunity that I had. And I know it was a blessing. And I know it's aligning of the stars. It is a lot of hard work for both of us, but it's also aligning of the stars. We know a lot of talented people, y'all, that could be in our position, and we're very lucky. I kind of like went like so much on a tangent that I don't remember the question, and I'm not drunk yet. Oh yeah, oh absolutely, yeah, no, totally. I was like, land the plane, can't do it. I was like, nope, couldn't get it. No, it definitely, we're already talking about. That's why honestly we worked so hard on that original song, because it's hard for The Voice. You know, you don't know who's going to end up in the top 4. So to get songs that are perfectly catered for them is that's a feat, you know, quite a feat. So it was amazing that we did find something that isn't just perfect for her, it's perfect for this time. It's a fun, like, summer smash kind of song, and it's something that represents her in her sassy way. And then we're making a record, too, to also get this little dark songstress out of her as well that people love on the show when she sang Fix You and Up to the Mountain and Skyfall, like, all those songs. Like, she has so much to offer, like, more than just the single, but the single is supposed to be this beautiful bridge project, kind of like I had off my show. So, you know, well, we have a strategy, you know, a bit with her, and I'm probably anywhere I go and be like, you want to go, Brynn? I was like, because I love her, and I'm so supportive, and I want her to succeed, and it's a beautiful thing to be able to do that for someone that was me, and that's unexplainable, but it is. I can't even believe I'm not crying. Maybe I am drunk. Maybe I don't know. I probably should talk about liquor less around a 15-year-old. Maybe.
Hi guys, it's Kira with Hollywood First Look Features. First off, congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Brynn, we missed you yesterday.
I know.
But I want to ask both of you, how have you feel that you've grown as an artist? And Kelly, how have you seen her grown as an artist?
Gosh, this experience has been really long for me since the beginning, and I think about that girl that walked into my first private audition in New York City back in last February, last February, and I was a completely unaware singer. It was like I had an idea, I had songs that I've written, they weren't that good, and through this whole experience, I've met the people that I've met and the contestants and everyone behind the scenes, Kelly and everyone, has shaped me, and seeing them inspired me to take bits and pieces of what I've learned and bring it into my own music. And I've written so many songs about the people I've met and about the experiences I've had here, and I'm going to start crying, but it's been so amazing.
Don't worry, I'll always be the worst at it. So you always have me to go, look, she's worse. No, this is the one thing I absolutely love about Brynn besides her voice, is that how humble she just was and modest, because girl knew in February when she walked in that room what she wanted to do. This is like, I literally call her a lioness. Like, we should probably call her album that, because she is so ready. And I know that you do obviously like love the people around you, and especially some of the contestants like that have definitely turned her onto some music and stuff that she loves now too. But at the same time, like, there are certain people that come along, and only because I've met so many people in this industry, like over 16 years, and it's like, this is rare. Like, it's rare when you look at someone this young, especially, and she's just got such a great head on her shoulders. She knows, she's super appreciative, grateful for every opportunity, loves music so much, doesn't want to make a bad decision just to be famous or sell. Like, she wants to do it like an artist, and it's a really rare thing. And she just, no, girl, she just turned 15. Like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Like, it was like something like recent. Like, I know, and people keep saying, oh, I bet you sang like that at 15. I'm like, if my mama were here right now, she'd be like, no, no, she did not. No, I had to, and it is crazy because we talk about it on set, like with everyone. I had to tour. Like, I had to, even off of Idol, like, I wasn't like what I have become, I feel like. Like, I was hungry and I was excited and I was similar to her in a sense, but like, I didn't have as much figured out as she has. And I'll own it, like, you know. But, and who are you? Who's with you? Hi. Yes! Best videographer ever. I love it. Is she paying you? Yeah, and cookies. Oh, there's so my daughter. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Kelly and Brynn, congratulations to the both of you. I'm Phyllis from TV Music Network, and I wanted to talk a little bit about the collaboration you guys did yesterday with the Crowded House song. Yeah. Can you talk about performing together? Because it seemed like you guys have been around
Once
each other
again,
forever.
All her idea. That song was her idea. What? Like, oh, yeah, I know Crowded House. What? How do you? Yeah, so, yeah, no, that was all Brynn. Yep.
Yeah, it was super fun. I heard the song and I thought it was really cool, just the lyrics and everything. What the song stands for is kind of what I was like picturing.
Love messages.
Yeah,
and I
loved
do too.
it.
So yeah.
And I think that I've always wanted to sing with Kelly. I mean, we sang with the Top 12, and I thought that was a dream come true. I was freaking out. I
didn't know you kept it so cool.
I was like, yeah.
She told me that later, and I was like, what? I was like,
it's like been a dream of mine since I was so little. So to be able to sing a song like "Don't Dream It's Over" with Kelly was so fun. It was really, really cool.
It was one of those thoughts. It was like, is this a weird thing to sing? Don't dream it's over. It's a finale. It's like, it was kind of like, nah, let's just go for it. Yeah, exactly. It was like, I don't know if that's positive or negative, but we're just going to do it. It's a beautiful song. Yeah. It was fun. I never get to harmonize. I always have to sing the lead, so I loved getting to harmonize. It was selfishly fun for me.
Hi, ladies. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Heather from KJRH in Tulsa.
Yes.
All of Oklahoma is watching right now on my little tiny phone. If you want to say
We
hello.
don't smoke marijuana in Muskogee.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
I grew up singing. Yeah, they do. It's just not legal.
It's not legal. Well, we are
Once again, so not appropriate. My bad. When in Rome. I don't know. You were there. I was there.
Well, we love you in Tulsa and Oklahoma City and all of Oklahoma, so we're very excited for you both. Huge congratulations.
So sorry about Blake. Nope. I know he's your Okie.
Oh, I love it. So I wanted to just ask you guys, so you seem to have such a passion for mentoring young musicians.
I love it.
You really just dove right in, and with all of your teammates, really seem to enjoy coaching them and mentoring them. Is that something you see yourself doing more of in the future, not just on The Voice, but like in real life?
You know what? It's funny. That was kind of, I had this conversation with my husband before I came on the show, and it literally was the main reason why I wanted to do it, because I've done singing stuff before, obviously, and everybody knows that over the past 16 years. But I started singing classical music, singing opera, and it was all behind blinds. And nobody could see you, so there was no aesthetic appeal. There was nothing except the merit of your talent, like that held the ground that you walked on, like in the few, made first chair or whatever you made. And whenever I saw this show come on air, I was like, that's genius, like, because it promotes great singers, like, and I feel like sometimes, not all the time, sometimes that's a bit of a lost art, like, and everything gets in the way of it. And I think that there's something pure to the whole show and the whole vibe, like, of how this whole process starts off. And I think America loves that. That's why it's been around for 14 seasons. And I absolutely love not only working with Brynn, I've loved working with DR, Caleb, I can't wait to get some country stuff on him. DR sent me some songs that are amazing. Jackie, who was on my team in the beginning, sent me a song that's amazing, her and her band did. So I would love to help out as many people as possible, because I think whenever whatever your field is, like, whenever you reach a point where you're, like, just so thankful and everything else is just a cherry on top, like, if it's successful or not, like, there's nothing like being able to do that for somebody else. It's the ultimate feeling like even better than when it's for you. So I'm very excited to be able to help her. Yeah.
Hi guys, here in the front. I'm Chanel from the New Music Buzz. So
Your name is Chanel?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Firstly, congratulations, Kelly, Brynn. This is so exciting. So, Brynn, for you, have you really thought about your album, what kind of feel and vibe you want to go for? And Kelly, is there anything that you really learned along this journey being a judge, or anything that really surprised you being on the other side and not being a contestant?
I've been thinking about my album that I want to create during the filming of battles and knockouts. I was like, we'll just try it, so I wasn't sure. But as soon as it started happening and as soon as it started getting realer and realer, I thought more and more about what I want to do. And I remember being home while battles and knockouts were airing, and I would sit in history class, and I had my songs, my originals that I really like, and I would list them in the order of what I want my album to be or an EP, and that's what I would do.
Same person.
I paid attention.
I literally did that in all my classes, like as if. But I did that too. Are all artists nerds? Like, or we just all don't want to pay attention in history?
I forgot what mine. Oh, what have I? Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good question, because honestly, I thought, I was all like, I'm going to be so good at song selection when I come in. Like, I really was tooting my own horn, y'all. And I came in here and, like, didn't nobody really need it. Like, I was like, I feel like, because I love covering songs. I mean, it's a well-known thing. I do a whole fan request thing on tour and have done it for years. So I love covering songs, and I love, like, turning a great song into something else and morphing. But I happen to have a bunch of people that were awesome at that as well. So I think it was just one of those things. It was kind of interesting for me to be able to know the people I worked with right off the bat with to try and push their agenda, and it wasn't what I wanted. So it was very good for me to go, I'm not going to push my agenda here. I'm gonna back off and let you fly and do your thing, and I'm going to try and complement whatever you're doing, and help you out in that. And I think, it's funny how you'll learn more from the assholes than you will from the nice ones. Like, saying you'll learn what not to do, from all those people. Like, sometimes that's almost more helpful, because you'll be like, I don't want to do that to someone, and don't say, aim higher. Don't be crass like me. Aim higher.
We have time for 2 more questions.
Oh, I think, is it me? Yes,
Hi.
Kelly.
How
Hi,
you
Brynn.
doing?
Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you. I feel like it's weird to say congratulations to me. Like, it's really hard. I feel like I'm just like, thank you. I sat in a chair. But that's real pretty sometimes.
Well, your original song was phenomenal.
Thank you.
Obviously, America loved it. It made it to number 2 on iTunes. Yeah. The question is, how or are you
I think
going
it made
to
it
be...
to number 1 on pop. Whatever, I'm a mom. Whatever. Okay. But I mean, who's counting? Not me.
Because it's so popular with the show and on iTunes, are we going to be able to now spread it out? I mean, can we hear it on the radio? Are you working on that?
I hope so. That is our complete goal, and that is why, honestly, we were so excited about that particular song, because it's such a radio hit already. Like, you can't really get better. I mean, other than her doing her own stuff as well, like, then Julia Michaels, Justin Tranter, Nick Monson, and Jesse Shatkin producing it. I mean, it's like a golden platter. Like, so, I mean, and you're getting, what's amazing is the demo is amazing. Like, Julia is fantastic. She's one of my favorite songwriters out there. But it's really cool what she even did to the demo melodies that we didn't help her with. Like, Jesse, Julie, nobody, myself, like, she changed it and made it her own, and how she navigated that so quickly in the studio and made it her own, and it sounded like her version it's going to be so easy. It literally is just like, I mean, does anybody else just want, she's just going to do everything, so it's fine. People are just going to make money, and they're not going to do anything. She's just going to do it all. Like, it's crazy. She's just super talented, and it's kind of just to marvel at and watch. But that is our goal. We are going to hit radio hard, and it's helpful that I have a single out right now, too. So, if we're calling in about mine, I'm going to call in and have Brynn with me, too. Like, I really feel like that's the one thing, because sometimes we can go through so many of these people, like, on shows, and, like, you really need to push these. it's sad because you get a lot of people that are so talented on this show, and then right after it's like you have to have a team. You could be Aretha Franklin, and you need a team working your record. Yeah. Like you need people marketing your record. You need people promoting it at radio. Like I've been on the radio for years, and I still have to have that. They're still hustling. Like so we're definitely we're pushing, and we're talking about that before she won tonight. So.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people want to see that. That's been a bit of a criticism is that
no, absolutely.
It's great on The Voice, and then boom, they're
absolutely.
On.
And that's it was my first time here, so I'm going to do my best, and I know Blake works his tail off, y'all, for those artists too. So and he has successful people, in country as well. So but that is my goal, to just help and surround her with people that are really Team Brynn and want her vision. So,
last question.
Hi.
Sorry, I am super long-winded.
No, we love it.
Do you want
Never
Brynn to
stop.
talk?
I want to ask you both.
I won. It's like what?
I'm Emily from Us Weekly. Amazing season. Congratulations to both of you. Brynn, I want to know, Kelly has a huge family, such a big, support system behind her. Do you feel like you've been, included in that already? I'm sure you have, but if you can just talk about that a little bit.
My daughter, attacked her, and she was, so excited afterwards, yes.
Her kids and stuff, you would say?
Oh, I love Kelly's family, and her team she's an amazing team, and I think any artist that sees that and gets the chance to meet them should aspire to have that career and have those people behind them, because that's the reason why she's so successful and the reason why she's still killing it out there, even though it's been a long time since you won.
16 years.
Yeah,
what?
16.
Like a fine glass of wine.
Well, that's
Yep.
what
Yep. My daughter's in love with it too. Our youngest one too. Our 3-year-old thinks she's every time she comes on TV, River's like, I love her.
She has good taste.
Yeah, she's So our daughters are definitely in. Yeah.
I love that. And then Kelly, I wanted to wrap it up with you. Looking back on this season, what are some of your biggest takeaways? You started off on Idol, you're now on judge on The Voice. What is wrapping it up conclusively? What does all that mean to you?
I definitely did. I did learn a lot from Blake and Adam and Alicia in the sense that they've all been here before, and this was a very different show to navigate for me personally, because I've really only been a contestant. So it was, a lot of things they taught me that I was at first I was like, y'all are jaded. And then I'd be like, or right. Okay. It was I really, not overly invest, but it's hard for me not to be all in. So that's been really heartbreaking. And I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to not be that person. So I'm really sorry about next season in advance. But I just can't control it. I just get so invested in these people, and I see myself in them. Obviously, I was them, and it is a beautiful thing to look at them. And because a lot of people, like you said, haven't come, been huge, from the show. So it's nice to look at them and go, it can happen. All this can happen.
I still do that too.
Yeah. I was working at a movie theater, burning myself on a popcorn machine. Hey. But I got free movies. Hey.
Thanks everybody for joining us today.
Thank y'all so much.
Congrats, Brynn.
Give it up for Brynn.
Thank you.
I know. I'm wait. Yeah. Mine was too long too. Thank y'all so much. I know it's late. Y'all have a good night.